What's up, everybody? 2023-24 Composite NFL football tops. Break number 319 BD. I'm going to take this off screen to get it open. Two, four. Eight. $12. 16. 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck to everybody. That goes in first, like this. Got it. Okay. Get you some Rams. You got it, Treasure Hunter. How we doing, Yvette? Hi, Daniel. How are you guys? All right. Here we go. Lava Hands needs more lava. All right, I'll tell him. All right, here we go. Doug Flutie on the chrome. Brett Favre on the black. Topps chrome black. Brett Favre on the finest. Midnight of Barry Sanders. Checkerboard of Joe Montana. We have Dan Marino. Fred Taylor on the rounded. Delaney Walker on the A&G. Ray Lewis. The wedding was great, my friends. The wedding was great. Randy Moss on the... Is that the gallery? On the gallery. Randy Moss on the gallery. C.J. Stroud on the red and blue. C.J. Stroud on the red and blue. That is fire. Keyshawn Johnson on the finest. Kurt Warner on the all etched, I think. Kurt Warner on the Topps Chrome. Ed Too Tall Jones. That one is our first numbered card to 325 for the Cowboys. Allen and Ginter of Chris Johnson. Volcanic of Donovan McNabb. Earl Campbell. Dan Marino. Joe Montana on the Chrome. Jim Kelly on the black. Herman Moore. First time seeing these guys, so I'm taking a little extra time right now. Nice. Midnight of Jason Taylor. Jim Kelly on the, looks like a throwback. That's pretty cool. Anthony Richardson on the Hyper. Danny Amendola, all etched. Anthony Richardson, Anthony Richardson, Anthony Richardson. Adrian Peterson, Jay Novacek. Lawrence Taylor, a midnight of Sean Alexander. John Elway on the orange and blue. Orange and blue, John Elway. On the grounded, Jerome Bettis. Tom Brady, Novacek. Lawrence Taylor, McNabb. Nice. Randy Moss on the black. Topps Chrome black. McAllister on the finest. Kellen Winslow on the midnight. Anthony Richardson on the refractor. Marcus Allen on the grounded for Kansas City. Brett Favre on the green and yellow. Nice green and yellow composite of Brett Favre. John Elway on the finest. Nolan Cromwell on the disco. That is a purple and blue disco, or orange and blue disco of Mike Singletary. That is not numbered. Artist proof of Steve Young. Volcanic Tom Brady. And there is the first one. Those need to be just sorted. Man, some nice looking cards. Some beautiful cards here. Those are going to be top loaded or penny sleeved. And these are going to need to be top loaded. You know what? Just penny sleeve everything and we'll get the top loading. Washington and Tennessee. Doesn't say it on the back? Okay. Washington and Tennessee. All right. Now that I got to see the cards in my hand, because watching a break of these things, you just don't get a feel for them. I think I like them. I like these. These are nice. I was excited. All right. Nice, Yvette. Nice. All right, box 2. Here we go. Again, a request for Barry Sanders. You got it. Well, let's see what we can do. Yeah, just penny sleeve everything, and we will not. No, not those. Just any of this, and then, yeah, you know what? These are actually not going to save teams. Yeah, I'm fairly lost. Yep. All right, box 2. Here we go. Bo Jackson, Devin Hester on the blue and orange. Bryce Young on the, I don't know what that one is, but that's nice. Got a flashback of Bo Jackson. Ray Lewis. Tom Brady on the Topps finest. Brady on the finest. A midnight of Gronk. Brian Westbrook on the rounded. CJ Stroud on the hyper. Will Levis. Seahorn on the blue and red. Blue and red on the finest. Frank Gore. Bryce Young on the checkerboard. Bo Jackson, Woodson. Barry Sanders. CJ Stroud on the black. Tom Brady on the midnight. Will Levis on the finest. Young, Gronk. Rod Smith on the blue and orange. Teddy Bruschi. Kurt Warner on the black. Sorry, guys. Got a little distracted there. Looking for the numbered cards. That's midnight of Mike Singletary. Bryce Young on the checkerboard. Tom Brady. Yeah, Young was just benched. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, just pencil everything. Just pencil it. I'll take care of it from there. One second, guys. Trying to help my son for a second here. Sorry about that. Okay, Daniel wants a puka. Okay, we'll work on that. All right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you just penny sleeve, and then I'll have you top load what I need you to top load, so we can get through this, and then that way I'll give us more time later.
All right, box 3. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Panthers killed the Raiders today. Why does that not surprise me? Box 3. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Again, I apologize. Here we go. All right. Doug Williams, Will Levis on the Chad Johnson, Seahorn on the finest, Tom Brady on the modern artists, Bryce Young, Thomas, Lauren, Cunningham on the finest, McDarren Sproles on the midnight, Bo Jackson on the all etched. That's nice. That's a cool looking card. Mike Singletary, Darren Sproles, rounded. Darren Woodson on the Topps Chrome. On the checkerboard, Voltaic, Steve Young. Dan Marino. Bryce Young on the black. Joe Montana on the finest. J.J. Watt on the midnight. Stephen Davis on the blue and black. Hines Ward on the all etched. Emmett Smith on the blue and blue. John Elway on the black. LT on the midnight. Michael Vick on the checkerboard. Yeah, I know. I know it does. What do you need?
long to be top loaded.
All right, box 4. Here we go. Randall Cunningham on the finest. Brett Favre on the black. Eli Manning on the midnight. Michael Vick on the voltaic. On the checkerboard, Edgerrin James grounded. Jim Kelly on the black. Barry Sanders on the midnight. Joe Montana on the red and gold. Danny Amendola all etched. And Eli on the red and blue. Wayne Corbett on the gallery. Boomer Esiason on the black. Jason Taylor on the midnight. Tom Brady on the checkerboard.
Need to be top loaded.
All right, next 4. There is no rhyme or reason to any of these boxes. None whatsoever. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, then I'm going back to opening up every pack. Rod Smith. Kurt Warner on the checkerboard. Emmitt Smith on the black. Tom Brady on the finest. Gronk on the midnight. There's our first auto. Billy Sims. Billy Sims for the Detroit Lions. That one is numbered to 175. That is numbered to 175. That is 168 out of 175. Dan Hampton on the checkerboard. Sterling Sharp on the all etched. Will Levis. Barry Foster on the Rod Smith on the disco. Rod Smith on the orange and blue disco. Tom Brady on the voltaic. Randy Moss on the black. Midnight of Dante Culpepper. Nice. Topps Chrome portrait. Urban legend of Jerome Bettis, the bus. Jim McMahon on the refractor. Marcus Allen on the grounded. Elway, Bolitnikov, Pearson, Cromwell. We got a Jason Sehorn on the checkerboard. CJ Stroud on the rookie. Keenan Drew Bledsoe. Donovan McNabb. CJ Stroud, and CJ Stroud. Tom Brady on the chrome. Elway, Randy Moss, Brady, Culpepper, Warner on the checkerboard. Come on, focus. Marcus Allen on the grounded. Fouts. Anthony Richardson on the rookie. CJ Stroud and CJ Stroud again. Warren Moon, Gronk, Kellen Winslow on the black, Steve Young on the finest. Maurice Jones-Drew, MJD on the midnight, Randy Moss, Sean Alexander on the all etched, CJ Stroud again, and then Danny Amendola. on the checkerboard, Art Monk on the all etched checkerboard. Barry Sanders. Will Levis on the black, Drew Bledsoe. We got Bryce Young on the midnight. On the refractor, we have Mike Singletary, Warren Moon on the checkerboard. Maurice Jones-Drew on the teal and yellow. Chad Johnson on the refractor. Troy Aikman on the portrait. C.J. Stroud on the chrome. Brett Favre on the green and yellow. On the checkerboard, we got a John Elway. Will Levis. C.J. Stroud on the midnight. Favre on the checkerboard. Aikman. DeMarco Murray grounded. Emmitt Smith. Will Levis on the rookie. On the checkerboard grounded, Stephen Davis. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud. Bettis on the chrome. Winslow, McCaffrey. Emmitt Smith on the midnight. Terrell Davis on the refractor. Joe Montana on the hyper. Sean Alexander on the all etched. C.J. Stroud again on the base. Favre. C.J. Stroud on the top chrome. Eddie George, that one's numbered to 150. 150 for the Houston Oilers, Tennessee Titans. Anthony Richardson. Will Levis on the black. Novacek. That's box number 7. Box number 8. Midnight of Devin Hester. We got Bruce Smith. Grounded of Edgerrin James. Barry Sanders. Bryce Young. Jason Sehorn. Rod Smith on the Midnight. Ozzie Newsome on the Refractor. Chris Johnson on the All Etched. CJ Stroud on the Finest. Bryce Young. Chris Johnson on the All Etched checkerboard. Barry Sanders on the black. Anthony Richardson on the Midnight. Peyton Manning. J.J. Watt. Marcus Allen on the Refractor. And Tom Brady on the gallery. Next 4 boxes. All right, box number 9. Michael Vick on the Midnight. Jay Novacek on the checkerboard. Jim McMahon. Randy Moss for the Vikings. Michael Vick for Atlanta. Doug Williams on the black. Midnight of Dan Marino. Drew Bledsoe on the refractor. Brett Favre all etched. Adrian Peterson on the purple and yellow. Seahorn on the checkerboard. AP. Kurt Warner on the black. That one goes to Arizona. Midnight of Troy Aikman. All etched. Danny Amendola on the refractor. Warren Moon on the hyper. Barry Sanders on the grounded. Bo Jackson on the silver and black. That's fire. That's a fire card right there. Deuce McAllister on the refractor. Dexter Manley on the gallery. Box number 10. LT. Joe Montana on the midnight. Warren Moon on the checkerboard. Corbett on the gallery. Earl Campbell grounded. TD Payton gallery. Corbett. Ray Lewis on the purple and gold. Howie Long on the gallery. Jerry Rice. Gronk. McCaffrey. Peterson. The bus. Favre. Anthony Richardson on the black. Got a midnight of Stephen Davis. Anthony Richardson on the all etched. Anthony Richardson on the rookie. Brett Favre. Got a checkerboard of Sean Alexander for Seattle. Brady becomes the first signal caller to go 16-0 on the flashback. Brady again. Elway black. Bledsoe on the midnight. Andre Reed on the refractor. Voltaic. Randy Moss on the hyper. Boomer Esiason on the refractor. That's our halfway point. Box number 11. CJ Stroud on the rookie base. Dan Marino on the midnight. For the Raiders, Fred Biletnikoff on the black auto. Fred Biletnikoff on the black auto, 7 out of 25. 7 out of 25 on the Topps Chrome Black. Nice hit for the Raiders. Fred Taylor on the checkerboard. John Elway all etched. AP. Steve Young on the disco. Steve Young on the disco. Red and gold. Troy Aikman on the midnight. Eli Manning. DeMarco Murray grounded. Favre on the gallery. Choco Cinco. Ted Ocho Cinco. Joe Montana on the Topps Chrome. Antonio Gates. There's Jim Kelly on the checkerboard. Emmitt Smith. CJ Stroud on the midnight. Sean Alexander on the grounded. Excuse me. Last pack, box 11. There's Brian Westbrook for the Eagles. That is 47 out of 49. 47 out of 49 on the Westbrook. Checkerboard blue. Tom Brady. Box 12. There's Jim Kelly on the midnight. Jim Kelly on the midnight. Bradshaw on the checkerboard. Frank Gore grounded. Sterling Sharp on the gallery. Mike Singletary on the black. Emmitt Smith. Bo Jackson on the midnight. Will Levis on the refractor. Eddie George on the all etched. CJ Stroud on the red and blue. Neil Anderson on the checkerboard. Barry Sanders, Frank Gore, Jerome Bettis. Randy Moss, Warren Moon on the voltaic refractor, Seahorn on the hyper refractor, Rodney Hampton on the grounded, excuse me. My brain quit for a second there. Barry Sanders on the blue and blue refractor. That was box 12. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yeah, this is Topps Composite. This is Topps unlicensed product. Deal maker. This is a Topps product that is unlicensed. This is their newest NFL product. Welcome to the world of Topps and Panini doing unlicensed products. That means that they can't show the NFL logo or the Major League Baseball logo on any of the products. So that's why you're having a struggle on the sorting of this one. Yes, because the logos are not there to help you. The only thing and matter of fact, they can't even. There's some teams they can't even say the city or like. Like they'll just say, I don't even know what they're saying for the Patriots. Are they saying New England?
I believe so.
I know there was one in here that just was like totally odd. It was like it said something completely weird, but
They don't even say the team name.
no, they can't. Because again, they're not licensed, so they can't.
They can't say like.
Oh, it's all right, deal maker. I got you, buddy. Yeah, this is my first time doing a composite break myself. So my partner over here, my son, who helps me sort and stuff, all he's doing is penny sleeving and top loading stuff right now because he's struggling with the teams because he's not used to not having the logo and stuff himself. So, but that's okay. We're all good here. We are having some fun. We got some beautiful cards here. So, pack number 13. Here we go. Pack 13. Or box 13. Come on, Flutie. Focus. No Flutie flakes here, buddy. No Flutie flakes. There we go. Gronk on the black. Herman Moore. That goes to Arizona in the midnight. Peyton Manning. Emmitt Smith on the gallery. Ray Lewis, Anthony Richardson. Bryce Young, Sproles on the black, Fred Biletnikoff on the midnight, Delaney Walker on the refractor, Doug Flutie on the all etched. And that one goes to Buffalo and Doug Flutie. Nice. Solid so far. It's going to be a lot of top-loaded cards in this for everybody. Anthony Richardson on the checkerboard. CJ Stroud on the voltaic. Nice. I'm a Niners fan myself. Rod Woodson on the black. Joe Montana on the midnight. Jerome Bettis on the grounded. That is a refractor. Stephen Davis grounded. Terrell Davis on the refractor for the Broncos. Howie Long, Gat Wynn, Kurt Warner. Box 14. Eli on the black. Midnight of Stephen Davis. Oh, that's nice. That's for the Kansas City Chiefs, not the Oakland, Las Vegas, Los Angeles Raiders. That is Marcus Allen on the orange auto, 15 out of 15. 15 out of 15. Can I get that to focus? There it is. 15 out of 15, guys. There's a beautiful auto of Marcus Allen. Woo! Nice. That's awesome, Morphew. Brett Favre on the checkerboard. I got a bunch of 49ers autos and stuff too. So Bryce Young on the all etched. I know he is. Blah for you. Eddie George. Nice. Green and yellow, blue disco of Brett Favre. Nice hit for the Packers. Drew Bledsoe on the midnight. Kurt Warner on the refractor. Frank Gore on the grounded. Anthony Richardson. Keyshawn Johnson on the all etched checkerboard. Mike Singletary on the black. John Elway midnight. Ed McCaffrey on the refractor. Jason Sehorn on the hyper. Eddie George all etched. JJ Watt. We have a green, looks like a green wave coming. Got CJ Stroud here. Howie Long. /99. Green wave of Terry Bradshaw. That is 94 out of 99 on the green wave. Nice hit for the Steelers. Box 15, here we go. Jerry Rice on the midnight. Todd Heap, tight end, one of the best to ever play for the Baltimore Ravens on the auto. Todd Heap on the auto. Resurgence signatures, Todd Heap. Woodson on the checkerboard. Barry Sanders on the all etched. Doug Williams back to back. Dante Culpepper. We got a disco of Andre Reed. That's a blue and orange disco of Andre Reed. Richardson, Richardson, and Richardson again. Barry Sanders on the black. Devin Hester on the midnight. Jason Taylor refractor. Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles. Joe Montana. Jerry Rice. We got a checkerboard of Chris Johnson on the grounded. Cards are really cool. They're great looking cards, just something missing. Oh wait, it's the logo. Troy Aikman on the black. Midnight of Rod Smith. Voltaic of Joe Montana. Hyper Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith for Dallas on the hyper. Bo Jackson on the all etched. Tom Brady on the base. Wayne Corbett, we got a /149. It looks like a green wave. Green wave /149. Come on, be Tom Brady. Oh, come on. Tom Brady /149. 143 out of 149. There we go. New England. This goes to New England. Nice hit for the Patriots. That is box number 15. From what I heard, it's even hard to get numbered Tom Brady's out of this, let alone autos. So, deal maker, that's great. Box number 16. The story of your life. Gotcha. That's funny. CJ Stroud on the black. CJ Stroud on the midnight. Nolan Cromwell for the Rams. Nolan Cromwell for the Rams. Hall of Famer on the auto. He was back in that Air Coryell era. Will Levis on the checkerboard. And I like the fact that it's an actual real auto. Not one of these fake autos like NC. Levis on the checkerboard. Sharp on the all etched. Will Levis, and Will Levis again.
They have like a burst with one player so far.
Yeah, this set does that a lot. Yes, I'll agree. Fouts, Tom Brady, Bo Jackson, C.J. Stroud on the disco. Rod Smith on the disco. It's a blue and orange disco. Tom Brady on the voltaic. Zach Thomas, Gronk, Anthony Richardson, Kellen Winslow on the midnight. What is this? Wow. John Elway on the resurgence. I know. Anthony Richardson was just putting resurgence. Channel number 7. Just putting AR. I know. On the resurgence of John Elway on channel number 7. That's awesome. Retro Vision. That's a cool hit. Will Levis on the refractor. Marcus Allen on the on the grounded, excuse me. Theismann, Fouts, Crabette. Doug Williams, John Elway. James White on the checkerboard, grounded. Randy Moss. Jim McMahon. Sproles, James. Emmett Smith on the midnight. Donovan McNabb on the voltaic. Jerry Rice on the hyper. Sean Alexander on the all etched. CJ, and CJ again. We got JJ after the CJ, and then we got another CJ. Hall, Taylor, to 125 on the white. To 125, that is number 6 out of 125. Number 6 out of 125. Too bad it's not number 9. That's the White Wave of Jim McMahon. For the Bears. Box number 17, we got 4 to go. 17, 18, 19, and 20. 17 and 18. Anthony Richardson on the midnight, Peyton Manning on the checkerboard, Chris Johnson, Brian Westbrook, grounded, Dat Lynn, Amendola, Randy Moss on the gallery, Anthony Richardson, Michael Vick, I would grade them. These are nice looking cards. When you get them in your hands, you'll be able to see how nice they are. So, Terry Bradshaw on the black, I would grade them. Bryce Young on the refractor. Keyshawn Johnson all etched. We got Terrell Davis on the checkerboard. Joe Montana on the black. Midnight of Andre Reed. Edrin James on the grounded. Steve Young on the refractor. That was a weak box. That had to be our worst box yet. Whew. All right, we got the bus. Kelly, black. McNabb on the midnight. We have our next auto. Looks like Green Bay Packers. Looks like a black, Topps Chrome black Green Bay Packers of Sterling Sharp. Sterling Sharp on the Topps Chrome black auto. Eddie George on the checkerboard. Chris Collinsworth on the all etched. Yeah, it would. Brett Favre, Sanders auto. That would be too cool. Anthony Richardson. We got Rod Woodson for the Steelers. Rod Woodson for the Steelers on the disco. CJ Stroud. Favre on the black. We got Jason Taylor on the midnight. Drew Bledsoe on the refractor. Ricky Williams grounded. Stroud again. Bryce Young on the rookie. Hester. Williams. Got Anthony Richardson on the all etched checkerboard. Interesting. JJ Watt, black is our first card. No, we don't have a black first. So what do we have in here? Barry Sanders on the midnight. Emmitt Smith on the refractor. Troy Aikman all etched. Wow, that was weird. That was a super weird pack. That is a magenta to 199. Magenta to 199. Looks like a cowboy. Ooh, Emmitt Smith on the magenta to 199. That is 44 out of 199. Nice hit for the Cowboys. Michael Vick on the Voltaic, Sharp, Smith, and Favre. Got 2 boxes to go. Box 19. Box 20. Here we go, last 2 boxes. Jason Sehorn on the midnight. Jerry Rice on the checkerboard. Gronk, Chris Johnson, Winslow, Levis, and Levis. Will Levis is struggling. Whew. They can't run the ball either. Montana. AP. Terrell Davis, Will Levis, and James Harrison. Reed on the black. AP on the midnight. DeMarco Murray on the refractor. Hines Ward on the all etched. Steve Young on a voltaic checkerboard. Ray Lewis on the midnight. Chris Johnson on the refractor, all etched. Randy Moss on the hyper. MJD on the grounded. Bo Jackson on the refractor. Bruce Smith on the gallery. CJ, and Amendola, which seems to be the print run. Last box. Here we go. Box number 20. All right, we got Eli, LT, Bruce Smith, Jerry Rice, Doug Flutie on the all etched checkerboard, Chad Johnson, and Barry Sanders base. Marino, McNabb on the black, Midnight of Joe Montana, Barry Sanders on the refractor. That's a green Bo Jackson. Green Gallery Bo Jackson. That is numbered 196 out of 250. $196 out of 250 on the Bo Jackson Gallery green. Nice hit for the Raiders again. Peyton Manning on the all etched. Gore, Bettis, Kelly. Art Monk. Bo Jackson was a great player. I mean, I don't consider him a GOAT. I mean, if he had played maybe a few more years, yeah, but to 25 on the orange refractor. Orange, 24 out of 25 on the orange color match. Zach Thomas. Zach Thomas for the Miami Dolphins. On that orange and teal color match. Brewski on the gallery. Eli Manning. Can we get one more auto? Come on. Dan Fouts. Culpepper on the black. Midnight of Stephen Davis, Jerome Bettis on the checkerboard, Rod Smith, Earl Campbell on the grounded, TD, Peyton, and Cribette. Thomas, Williams, Aikman, Jerome Bettis, McCardle, Jaws, that's Ron Jaworski, that goes to the Eagles, Jerry Rice, Gronk, McCaffrey, and Peterson. Here we go, last pack. Let's get some last pack magic. Anthony Richardson on the black. Doug Flutie. Drew Bledsoe on the midnight. Emmitt Smith on the refractor. Anthony Richardson on the all etched. Manley, Molds, and Edrin James. That's it, my friends, on the break. Let's go ahead and get a recap in. All right, we are going to be top loading a bunch of cards for you guys after the break, but from what we got top loaded so far, we got an Elway checkerboard on the Voltaic, Terrell Davis on the refractor, Will Levis, Randy Moss, Rod Smith, Emmitt Smith. We got Sean Alexander, Donovan McNabb, Tom Brady, checkerboard, Eli Manning, Joe Montana, Jim Kelly, Mike Singletary, Michael Vick, Brett Favre, Will Levis, Tom Brady, Frank Gore, Emmitt Smith, John Elway, Stephen Davis, Bryce Young, Steve Young, Jason Taylor, Bo Jackson, Anthony Richardson, Doug Flutie, Bo Jackson, Steve Young, AR-15, Rod Woodson. That is Terrell Davis. We had this really cool John Elway resurgence of the Retrovision. CJ Stroud again, twice. Rod Smith on the disco. Emmitt Smith on the hyper. Andre Reed disco. Keyshawn Johnson, Brett Favre. That is Anthony Richardson's Barry Sanders. We got C.J. Stroud, Barry Sanders, C.J. Stroud. I'm sorry, that was Bo Jackson, not Barry Sanders. Got Steve Young on the disco, Sean Alexander on the checkerboard, Anthony Richardson, Amendola, Barry Sanders, Chad Johnson, C.J. Stroud, C.J. Jerome Bettis, Marino, Singletary, Art Monk, Anthony Richardson, Rod Smith on the disco. Got this really cool Topps Chrome portrait of Jerome Bettis, the bus. We had Eli Manning on the midnight, Barry Sanders midnight, Rod Smith, Tom Brady midnight, C.J. Stroud, Seahorn, Brady, Young, Hester, Singletary disco, Brett Favre, Elway, and C.J. Stroud. And like I said, there'll be more to come. We are working on those right now. Our numbered cards, we had Ed Too Tall Jones for the Cowboys. That goes to 325. We had Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson on the green gallery. That one is to 250. We have Emmitt Smith here on the magenta to 199. Eddie George to 150. We have Jim McMahon on the white to 125. Terry Bradshaw to 99 on the green wave. Brian Westbrook, that is on the blue checkerboard to 49. And Zach Thomas on the beautiful color match, teal and orange, on that orange Miami Dolphin stripe. This one is to 25. It's 24 out of 25. Our autos, Sterling Sharp on the black auto. Nolan Cromwell for the Rams on the, looks like Cosmic Auto. On the Resurgence, we have Todd Heap. On the resurgence to 175, Billy Sims for the Detroit Lions. Fred Biletnikoff on the Topps Chrome Black to 25. On the orange auto to 15, it's number 15 out of 15, Marcus Allen. And then our green wave, Tom Brady, numbered to 149. There you go, my friends. There's your break. Appreciate you being here. We will see you on the next one. Have a great day.